Hello to my union brothers and sisters. I wanted to make a video just for you to make my case for why I am the one that you should vote for in this June 2nd primary when we decide who is going to go up against Senator Joni Ernst in November and who is going to best fight for union and labor in the United States Senate. So excuse my notes, but I didn't want to leave out anything that I want to make sure that I tell you. I'd like to tell you first about my union heritage. My dad was a lifelong pile drivers union member and retired from that job. And my mom was a teenage mother when she had me. She dropped out of high school to have me. And she got lucky and found a good job as a clerk at the phone company and was a Communication Workers of America union worker her entire life until she retired. My grandfather was a carpenters union member his entire life. My son's father is a current IBEW electrician here in central Iowa and has been for about 20 years now. But probably most importantly, I have been a union member and volunteer union organizer myself. For 13 years, while I was working my way through college and through law school, and I'm a first-generation college student, nobody else in my family has completed or gone to college, I worked for American Airlines. I flew every weekend, and I went to school during the week, and I worked full-time and went to school full-time a lot of my time that I was in school. I walked a picket line. I helped organize to try to prevent B-scale from coming to American Airlines flight attendants. So I understand, both because of my upbringing and because of my own time in a union, how critically important unions are to families, to individuals, and to this nation and to our economy. When we have more unions and stronger unions, we have a bigger middle class and our country does better. So I want to tell you some of the things that I know are important to fight for in the United States Senate. One of the things we have to do is make sure that every hard-working union member who has worked so hard to accumulate a pension gets that pension in full, 100%. We have got to make sure that we protect union pensions. We have got to make sure that we appoint people to the National Labor Relations Board who are actually pro-union so that we get the results that we need. We have got to make sure that we get the PRO Act through Congress and make that into law. We need card check legislation. We need the Workplace Democracy Act, and we need a federal ban on so-called right-to-work laws, and more. Most of all, I think we need somebody in the United States Senate who has been a union member and understands what that is like and how important it is. I want you to know that I understand that it's possible that some of your union leadership has endorsed another candidate for this race, and I respect their endorsement. But I believe that it's really important that you know that you have other choices in this race, and I wanted you to know a little bit more about me, so I decided to make this video just for you. I've been an attorney for abused kids and for parents here in the Iowa Juvenile Courts for the last 20 years, and I'm a single mom of a 20-year-old son. I know what it's like to work really hard in this country and not necessarily get ahead financially. We can do a lot better, but we need to send the right people to represent us. We need one of us representing us in Washington, D.C. I've been standing up and fighting for Iowans for 20 years. I would love to have the honor of standing up and fighting for you in the United States Senate. So if you haven't voted yet, please vote by mail. Please send in your ballot. I would appreciate your vote and your support. You can check out more about our campaign and see our issues page at KimberlyForIowa.com. Kimberly, F-O-R, Iowa, KimberlyForIowa.com. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. In solidarity. Bye-bye.